I'm the Sandman from 103 GBF. Today we're talking Super Bowl 49 with a group of experts from Town Square Media. Sir, please introduce yourself.
John Proud, WKDQ.
Hey, Eric Cornish, WKDQ.
Jimmy Ford, Ford and O'Brien, ESPN Evansville.
Ryan O'Brien, Ford and O'Brien, ESPN Evansville, and 106.1 KISS FM.
I'm the Rob from 106.1 KISS FM.
I'm Bobby. I work on every station
And you talk real loud.
ever made.
All right, before we get into talking about predictions for this Sunday's Super Bowl, let's go around the round table here just real quick. And I know it's been played to death in the media, but Deflategate. Everybody knows what that is. It's been saturating the media. Give me a little comment on your thoughts about that situation, and should the Patriots be punished, or what are your thoughts?
In a nutshell, Deflategate, non-story. Is it wrong? Yes, it was wrong. And yes, the NFL is going to have to deal with it. But just remember that that was discovered in the first half of that game. Once it was discovered, they came out in the second half with new balls, and Tom Brady proceeded to throw 3 touchdown passes with properly inflated footballs. Patriots routed the Colts, non-story. Move on.
There you go. What do you think, Eric?
Well, I think the Patriots are cheaters. They always have been. Hate Bill Belichick. Tom Brady, whatever. He's all
Just
right.
be honest.
How you really feel?
They're cheaters, and that's just the bottom line, and they should be punished. I say take them out of the Super Bowl. Put the Colts in there. I don't even like the Colts. But go ahead. I don't care.
You want the Titans in there.
Well, that's
What do you
not
think,
gonna
Jimmy?
Yeah, you
I
and
was-
Ryan haven't talked about this enough over the past week, have you?
Now, obviously a little too late to pull the Patriots out of the Super Bowl, but I agree with John. I've said it over the show, and so has Ryan time and time again. It's the biggest non-story of the year already. We're only in January, so that's pretty crazy. But it's not the first time it happened either. Trust me, you drove drunk, you didn't get caught the first time. If you did, you got really bad luck. So it's not the first time they played like this. But, did it make a big effect in the game? Probably not. If they find out, if they can prove that Brady or Belichick had something to do with it, then you punish them. But there's a ball boy somewhere to get a nice tax refund check from Robert Kraft, and they'll move on, and he won't have a job, and they'll all be happy and merry and deflate the balls again.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to be able to really prove much of anything. I don't think Belichick or Brady, either one, is going to fess up and go, okay, you got me, and regardless of whoever takes the fall for this thing, whether it's the locker room attendant, the ball boy, whoever, they'll get cut, they'll be gone. There may be some sanctions from the NFL in regards to the fact that it came on their watch and they're responsible for every aspect of the game and what takes place on game day. But at this point, I don't care what they do anymore. I'm so done talking about it. I'm so tired of hearing about it. If they want to fine them a little bit, take a draft pick or two, fine. Let's just, can we move on? I'm so done. I don't care.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, it's in my opinion that the Patriots are cheaters. I do think they did it intentionally. I do think they did it to gain a competitive advantage, and I do think that they should be punished. You can't take them out of the Super Bowl at this point. It's definitely too late for that. However, I do think that a punishment is warranted, and I think that this is the latest in many black eyes on the NFL this football season.
And there are white guys on there, too. You said black
Black
eye.
eyes.
Eyes.
All right.
Eyes. Man, your hearing's going.
Considering it's a
Get
rule that none of us even knew existed, I think it's kind of a stupid rule, to be honest with you. If you're going to allow each team to prep their balls however they want, if you want to eliminate this type of thing, in baseball, pitchers don't get to, they all use the same batch of baseballs. If you want to eliminate this stuff, have every football inflated to the same PSI before you start. Both teams use the same balls. If your hands aren't strong enough to grip a 13.5 ounce ball compared to 12, I'm sorry, don't be a quarterback in the NFL. I think that's how you eliminate all this Deflategate nonsense anyway.
Yeah. I think the thing that offended me most was Bill Belichick's sort of scientific explanation about it. And if that's the case, if they did that test and the balls lost pressure, why didn't the Colts footballs lose pressure? So, liars and cheaters, in my estimation.
Well,
Burn them all!
Well, and if that's the case, you would have a problem with any outdoor game in Kansas City, in Baltimore, in Denver. I mean, if it's a problem there, it would certainly be a problem in Denver, so you'd have to look at every game.
You know what, though? Let's also not defend it because, I don't like Belichick either. I don't like him at all. But at the same time, if this were not New England, would this discussion even be happening? Probably not. Minnesota and I believe it was Cleveland. I can't remember which one it was, but it was in Minnesota. Minnesota and Carolina earlier this season right on film, on TV, showing them heating the balls up in front of the heater. That's illegal. You can't compromise those footballs in any way. Nothing ever happened with that. Why? Because nobody cares.
Yeah.
You know, same way if it's Tampa Bay or Oakland or Jacksonville. Who cares? Hell, they can't throw a football properly inflated. Let them try to figure something out.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's a lot to do because it's New England.
All right, let's go around the table, talk about predictions for the game, and give me your score too. And I'm going to start here. I do hate the Patriots because I'm a Colts fan, but I do think the Patriots are going to win the game 27-20. I just think they're a better team. John, what do you think?
I'm only here because I don't want to get fined.
Hello!
That's the only reason I'm here. Actually, I am picking the New England Patriots. Everybody's talking about this being a distraction for the Patriots. I think this is going to motivate the Patriots. This kind of thing always motivates Tom Brady. I think the Patriots are going to rout the Seahawks 44-20, final score.
Ooh.
Wow.
Damn, 44 on that defense.
That's
44-20.
bold.
No.
Yeah.
44-20.
Yeah, as much as I hate to say it, I'm gonna pick the Patriots. Yeah, by 3. I think, I don't think they'll score that much. I think it'll be a lower scoring game, but not against that defense. Not gonna happen.
Wow. Bunch of Patriot love.
You're wrong. What you think?
I'm just saying.
Well,
it's gonna
for this
Well, here's
game.
why. And it's going to happen because they can continue to talk about these deflated footballs for the entire offseason until somebody else hits their wife.
The defense has a key injury, though. Don't forget, the Seattle defense has a key
Yeah,
injury in Richard Sherman, who's going to be about half strength.
Well, you know what? And I got to take Seattle for one because I don't want to have to shave my mustache. People that don't listen to the Ford and O'Brien show, shame on you. But Gavin and I, our producer, have a bet. Gavin took New England. He has to get a haircut if Seattle wins. Because Gavin doesn't like to get his haircut very often.
And he looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, and so it's nothing harmful. He's gonna get a haircut eventually when he falls asleep and we cut it. But so I chose that if New England wins, I'll shave my mustache, which I haven't done in 20 plus years. But I like Seattle simply because offense is fun to watch, but defense does win championships ultimately. This is the 3rd year in a row Seattle has led the league in least points allowed. You're right, Sherman's banged up a little bit with the elbow. Taylor's got a shoulder issue. But these guys run a tight defense that you've seen the Tampa 2s, you've seen all this other stuff. But they run what essentially is a cover 3 where it really puts a lot of strain, a lot of pressure on the defensive backs, where they just split the field into 3 sections. You got the right, left, and middle. And that guy's responsible. It's a zone deal, but it's a man lock in a zone. And Chancellor runs around. He's basically center field in that safety position, and that guy hits like a truck. They got the solid front 7. Yeah, Brady's good, and it does concern me because New England is a short route passing type team. We'll let them out of the slot, that kind of stuff. Those kind of teams will hurt Seattle. They shut down the long ball. Brady's the worst in the league at the long pass anyway, so he's not worried about that. He throws a short pass anyhow. But
All right, so what's your
I
pick?
got to take Seattle.
What's
I
your
got
score?
to take Seattle 24-17.
Thank you.
I'll take Seattle as well. I think it's a close game. I think it's a low-scoring game. I'm going to go Seattle 21-17. I like the Seattle defense. You got a defense that could arguably be considered one of the best defenses to ever be in the NFL.
Absolutely.
Sherman, I understand, is injured, but I'll take a half-powered Richard Sherman over most defensive backs in the NFL any day of the week. Regardless, I understand that there's some thoughts that this whole Deflategate thing will be something that the Patriots need to come out and prove something, that they're not cheaters and this, and that, and the other. But we saw what Seattle did to Manning last year, and that Denver Broncos team that everybody thought would have no problem with Seattle. I like Seattle's chances here. I think they've got something to prove themselves, trying to win back-to-back Super Bowls, and they're gonna get it done.
Score?
21-17.
While I'm a bit nervous, I've noticed that oftentimes in football, teams tend to shine while under the microscope the way the Patriots have been. I'm sticking by the spread I took on the show in the morning. I'm taking the Seahawks by 3. I think that they've been too good for too long, and I also think it'll be a low-scoring game. I'm going to say 14-17.
All right. Well, I think it's going to be a record-setting Super Bowl score-wise, and I'm gonna think it's going to be a defensive battle here. I'm trying to keep my smirk contained here.
You're failing.
I'm going to pick Seattle to win 4-2. 3 safeties are all the scoring done.
You're a baseball fan.
How do you
Say
get
baseball.
4 though?
Not the Mariners.
4-2.
Oh, that'd be 2 safeties.
3
You're right.
safeties
Sorry.
total,
Okay,
but
okay.
that's all the offense, actually. It's all the defense.
The game last year did start with a safety.
Yeah,
it did.
First
Right
right out of the gate.
Good
yeah.
pick. Good pick. Well, we seem to be a bit divided, so we'll see what happens this Sunday, and we'll find out whether Jimmy gets to keep his mustache or not. We'll report back to
Well,
you.
look like without that.
Maybe you could do a nice little Hitler thing or something like
How long
that.
No,
do you
that
think
doesn't
it grow
last
back?
long.
I don't think there's such a thing as a nice.
As old as I am, I'm not concerned as much as how long it takes to grow back as what color it grows back in. Is it coming back gray or is it coming back at all? I don't know. I need to get some of that dye from Sandman for that.
There you go.
That should have been the bet, the pink beard.
Yeah, have to pick it up for a while. Yeah.
All right, thank you for watching our ramblings and our video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, we'll find out whether we were wrong or right or divided house after Sunday. So again, thanks for watching. We appreciate it.